Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, what I've done is this requested date, whatever they're entering, that date I'm defaulting as a scheduled ship date. Understood the point?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm asking the client to consider this, whatever the date that you enter here as a scheduled ship date. Okay. And that date I'm defaulting as a scheduled ship date by using a concept called defaulting rules. In EBS, it's called as a defaulting rules, and in Fusion, it's called as a pre-transformation rules. Okay, and I have also changed the name of this field from requested date to ship date to avoid the confusion. The label name I've changed it. The field name. Actually, here, because of this, one advantage is there. What is the advantage is, normally the scheduled ship date is generated from which setup?
ATP.
ATP, right?
Yeah.
ATP.
ATP. And in the ATP also, you have to properly organize.
Yeah.
Correct? So in the ATP also, like if you want to go with the lead time based, you have to properly enter the lead time for all your items.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to enter properly. And suppose if you go with the infinite availability, it's today date only, always. That's one more problem. If you go with the supply chain based, then the scheduled ship date is automatically generated based on the supply and demand and supply information accordingly. Okay. So in case of first option, let's take in case of first option, supply chain availability. So application has did some calculation, what is the demand and what is the supply. It generated some scheduled ship date automatically. Automatically generated. But you're not okay with that system generated scheduled ship date, then always you cannot believe, right? Always system may not be giving you the accurate date, correct? In that case, the scheduled ship date is automatically generated. In case of EBS, you can enter manually, but in Fusion, it's auto-generated. In that case, it's also a problem, right? We should give the liberty to the users to select the scheduled ship date. If they enter, you have to consider that. If they don't enter, then generate it automatically. But currently also the scheduled ship date is automatically generated. There is no liberty for the business users to enter their scheduled ship date. It has now, but they has to go to the fulfillment screen and they has to override manually the scheduled ship, which is generated by Oracle, by the system. You understood?
Okay.
So where you see the scheduled ship date in the sales order?
Manage fulfillment screen.
Everyone?
Fulfillment screen.
Fulfillment screen. When you're able to navigate to the fulfillment screen,
Once
You submit the sales order.
you have to submit the sales order. Yeah. After submitting the sales order, you're able to go to the fulfillment screen. And from the fulfillment screen, you have to manually select that line and you have to edit that line and you have to override that scheduled ship date. How many business users are having this much of patience? What actually business users they think every day? They want everything to be automated. They want to finish their work very quickly and they want to go from the office. That's what their expectation on every product. Right now, they are using some Excel files, some other third-party systems. They are really fast and they configured according to their flexibility and their comfortness. But after implementing Oracle applications, their time is getting increased, their transaction time or their office working time. Because this application is not for everybody comfort. It has some process that need to be followed by everybody. So when there is a process, definitely it will take time. We should be able to convince the business users. We should make them happy. Somehow you have to make them happy. If you're not able to make them happy during the implementation, during the office hours, you have to take them outside after office hours. If the business users are not happy, then your implementation won't go smoothly. So you have to do your job. Somehow you have to go live with the product. You have to come out of that project. So understood, if I remove the GOP, what are the consequences? In stock and out of stock recommendation is not going to show up, but they are okay. Why they are okay? Because they has an Excel file which is containing the current stock. So they said they will refer that Excel file before they enter the sales order and schedule ship date. This is the workaround that I have provided. And remove the GOP step. Now we can keep the GOP step. As per the current functionality, you can keep the GOP step because its first preference is whatever you entered in the sales order. But here in the current functionality also, I still see this issue about the schedule ship date. Correct? The schedule ship date as of now auto-generated. They should give a field at the sales order level itself before submission. Sales order line level itself, they should give a field to enter the schedule ship date. They should give. Like EBS, in case of EBS, do we enter schedule ship date or not manually?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
At the sales order line level itself, you can enter.
Yeah.
So similarly in Fusion also, I'm expecting the same functionality. Maybe Oracle is not providing that. It could be a reason of the planning system also, because if the client is using planning system, then the client has to go with the auto-generated schedule ship date only. If the client is not using the planning system, then they should give this manual option to enter the schedule ship date. I think maybe they have some design challenges here. That's why they have not provided as of now, I believe. But only alternative is go to the fulfillment screen and override the auto-generated schedule ship date manually. Okay, so coming to this, to remove the GOP step, what I've done, very simple. You have to remove this step, that's it. From the custom orchestration, you have to remove this step. But if you directly remove, it won't remove. If I click on delete button, it won't remove. Let me click on the delete. It's removing now. Okay, delete it from here. Not only in this place, you have to delete from a couple of other places also. I deleted from here. Go to the second tab, status conditions. Status conditions. Here also you see schedule step, right? Here also you'll see schedule step. You have to delete from here. And from the fulfillment line status values, also you have to delete. Go to fulfillment line status values. Click on edit status rule set. It is asking to save this orchestration. Click on the save button and remove the schedule step from here. So from 3 places I have removed this step. So from 3 places. One is from the step definition. From the step definition. And another one is status condition. And in the status condition, orchestration process status value and the fulfillment line status value, I removed from these 2 places. Okay, good. Please remember this area. Now I have a question to all of you. I have a question to all of you. Can you please explain me from, can you please tell me the names of the tabs from where the step has been deleted? Can you tell me the names of the tabs?
Step definition, status condition.
Step definition, step
From
status.
that fulfillment lies.
Okay.
Orchestration process or something.
Okay, now you have just seen the screen. You're able to at least tell me at least the names closely. Just imagine after 2 days, you're able to remember those names. How many of you in the interview panel? I think most of you. You're all senior, right? Most of you may be on the interview panel. Please don't ask these kind of questions. I face this question. How can you remember? I can say there are 2 tabs are there. In the 2 tabs, we need to delete the schedule step. I can say like that. But how can I say exactly the name of each tab? How can I remember? Such type of questions also. I have faced that question. Even I don't remember. I'm taking the classes regularly, but I don't really remember what is the exact name of this tabs. Okay. So this is how we can add the steps. We can also add the steps. To add the steps, same process. You click on the plus button and add the steps, and to remove the same process. And inside, suppose, so here, before any reservation happens, you wanted to validate one more condition also. Okay, then how to do it? So you go to this rule and you create the condition for what kind of validation that you want to perform. So this is what Oracle standard validations for the reservation step. And what is the other validation that you want to do it? Here. You can add the conditions. Okay. Understood?
Sir, if we remove the scheduling, then how it will check the conditions? Which order is it, buy from, transfer from? How the condition will check it over?
So if you remove the GOP, then it will take whatever you entered in the sales order. In case of 2018, I'm talking about.
But currently will not.
Yeah, currently no. Currently, whatever you enter, it will take. This is a small customization that I faced during my implementation in 2018, but now the behavior is changed. Okay. And still one problem is here, that schedule sheet data. I think you can follow the workaround that I've suggested here, correct? You can follow this for that. So that is about orchestration. Any questions, please? I know it's not an easy topic. Yeah, taking the customizations on the orchestration is not easy. Remember this pause step. Remember this pause step. Okay, let me explain that scenario also. Everyone, please be with me. Sales order, line 1, line 2, and line 3. I shipped this sales order line today. I shipped this sales order line today. I shipped. After shipping, what will happen? The data get interfaced to receivable module, right? And auto invoice master program, auto invoice program, we schedule in the system. Let's say we scheduled, and it will create invoice automatically. Correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Now the expectation is, so in this case, I ship this tomorrow and I ship this tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So totally how many invoices the application is going to generate?
3.
It will generate 3, right?
Yeah.
But I want 1 invoice to be generated.
Then you wait for the other two to ship before you finalize the invoice.
You create a fulfillment set, right?
In Fusion, no fulfillment set.
Okay.
You don't have a fulfillment set in Fusion. It's an entry question. Question clear, right?
Yes.
You want all,
Yeah. So one sales order should generate one invoice simply. It may be having any lines or multiple lines. One.
Yeah, you already explained Krishna when she asked this question, so I remember. We have to stop, interfacing to create a path step and stop
Correct.
interfacing that
Correct.
to
Correct.
receivable tables, and
Correct.
after until all the lines are shipped, don't
Hmm.
interface data to the receiving tables.
Correct. So that's right. Okay. So in the orchestration, this is invoice step, right? Before the invoice step, okay, you have to create a pause step or wait step, whatever. You can name it pause or wait, whatever you have to create here. And there you have to write a conditions. I'm talking about some rules, right? In the rules, we have to write the condition saying that all the lines should be shipped. Then only interface the data. Okay, like that condition we need to write. Okay, it is actually a standard requirement. This is the standard requirement. That's why Oracle by default provided the code for this wait step. If you go to Oracle, so if you go to Oracle site, you can find that code and you can add that code into that pause step or wait step. Understood? How to achieve this? Understood? Create another step. And in that step, the step name can be pause or wait. In that pause or wait step, you add a condition saying that please add wait for all the lines to be shipped, then interface the data. So that code is already given by Oracle. You check in the support.oracle.com and you'll find that code, and you can take your technical consultant help and to add it here.
So it will be add just above the merge, right?
You can say in the interview, you can say before invoice creation step, we can create another step called either pause or wait, and then in that step we can write a rule saying that let's wait for all the lines to be shipped to interface the data. That should be your answer. Okay, someone asked this question in the class itself.
Yes, Krishna, it's me.
It's who?
Pavani.
Okay, madam. Yeah. So it's a late. Hope you are clear right now, madam.
Yes, Krishna. Because I know I kept calm.
Okay, fine. Okay. Thanks for that. So now, after creating the custom orchestration, what is the status now? The status is new. Okay, and you have to validate, go to actions and validate. It is showing status condition, sales environment does not exist. There is one more step related to the scheduling. Let me remove this and see. Before removing, I'm copying the data. In case if required, we can add. I'm removing this also. I'm not removing. Let me read the error again. The value of the task name in the orchestration process status condition SCH manual does not exist. And I know this too, but this too is nothing but it's throwing a message that the schedule step is not there. We removed it. Okay, it's fine. This is okay. This is what we did. And I think this error is depends upon this. If you fix this, I think this will also get fixed automatically. SCH manual in the status code. Some scheduling is there.